Okay, we're going to add some rulers now and some guides to help us with our double page spread. Obviously this doesn't have to relate to double page spreads, it can just be adding guides as you want and need them. But for our Year 13 editorial project, this is what you're going to need. You can see that I don't have the rulers active at the moment, and I have just gone to one of my pages here and zoomed in. So first of all, I can't see the ruler, so we'll go and hit View Rulers, Control R or Command R on the Mac. We'll click those rulers on. Now, if I drag a ruler on to my page, I'm looking for the ruler to snap in the center of this artboard. And you can see it's not doing that, or it's not going to do that, which it is an option to do that, which is not set at the moment. So if I just drop that on there, we've now got this active live guide, which won't be correct. So all I need to do is click on it and hit delete, and that'll go. So it's different to Photoshop where you drag it on and off the ruler. In Illustrator, you drag the ruler on, let go, make sure it's highlighted and delete. It's an actual active object. It doesn't get printed, however, but still, you need to know what's happening. So I need to measure this page, really, and the secret about that is where the two rulers converge at the top left of the page here. If I click there, you can see I'm bringing on a crosshair. So that has snapped. You can see it says intersect there. It's going to snap to the top left. So now I can measure from 0, I can measure along to the appropriate place on my page. Now, if we know how big an A3 document is, so I'll just zoom in, it'll be 420. So I can just get that 420. So that's 210 is where I need my gutter line. So I can just whiz along here. I'm holding space bar. It's a really good shortcut. I mean, zoom out a little bit here all day. There we go. So I'm holding space bar and just dragging that over. So 210. It is worth zooming right in to get it exact. So I'm going to zoom in a couple of times and push the canvas up a little bit so I get this absolutely perfect. So there's 210 there. Okay, so I know I've highlighted the center where the fold will be in our double page spread. Yeah, so that's right in the middle. And now I'm going to add the 5mm rule. So if you remember, if I've not mentioned that in class, or if I have mentioned it just as a reminder, there's a standard rule of 5mm between the edge of the page and the gutter in the middle. You know, sometimes it's 10 and it can be different from the top and bottom, but I'll just show you. I'll not be accurate with this, just so you can see what it looks like when I've finished. Alright, so I'll bring on my rulers for the gutters around the edge of the page. Now I'm just guessing these, you'll have to zoom in and do a lot better job than me, although this looks pretty good actually. And don't forget 5mm from the center part. So if you imagine a fold in a page, you lose all that detail in here because the book is folded. So that looks good to go from there. Now if we've got the artboards all set up correctly, you'll see that the horizontals actually go through onto my other 3 artboards, which is kind of helpful because all I'll need to do now is add the verticals and the center for this page, as I am doing here. And like I said, I'm just guessing now because 0 is back over here. Remember, you can just click on the where the rulers intersect and then drag. So I'm looking for 210. Actually, that looks about right, doesn't it? So I'll pop that in, then I'll put my gutters in. Front page will need the same, although that doesn't fold, as you know. So I'll still put that 5mm on. So now, other than those 2 rulers need to go on there, that's ready for content. You can see the content area will be here. If you read a couple of books, some might tell you to put about a 10mm at the bottom. That's often safe because you usually get a standard page number running along the bottom, or maybe it's the contents page and it says contents under there. It's just a safe area to put information. So that's ready now, that's ready to roll, bar the 2 little lines there.